The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This great chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mexico have it back and can go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Buffon punts it upfield. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kagawa! It's bounced back off the post. And he couldn't finish.
Kagawa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Maldini. Nedved.
Such good technique.
Oh, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run he's making out on the left.
That was lovely, that.
Rummenigge finding himself in space. Rummenigge! And again! Oh, he's been caught up, and again! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Mexico left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Opts for safety. Messi. Oh, this is Romario. Now the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Great ball, and he's in here. Liverpool currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi, and he is dashing away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Romario, played out wide. And it's Maldini. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Kagawa. Kubasi. It's gone out for a throw-in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Romario. Can he get it through? Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been won straight back. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved picks it up out wide. Ball is over the line. Vieira gets across and deals with it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. He's had it taken off him. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Maldini. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Kubasi makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Makaleli. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge. And this is Nedved. And the shot! And it's half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Nedved. Number
So we're off
24,
again.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
The
Number
pass is
15,
intercepted.
Messi.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Zico.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bale.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe. Romario, who is rarely short on confidence. The less said about that pass, the better. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Zico. Now it's Romario. Zico. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Mexico clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was alert to it. The message is clear. None shall pass. Vieira. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Liverpool with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Thuram. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Over to the other side. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Zico. Here's Vieira. Bale. Goes for the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Takes the shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Clipped into space. Now, can they get him away? And pull it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Backward it goes. Mbappe.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nicely weighted ball. And here's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Substitution on the field. Number
Size really
22,
matters, and it's time to
Romario.
make it matter now.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Ibrahimovic. Substitution in progress.
Ibrahimovic! And that's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Zico! And he's hit it too high.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's in on goal. Pullet. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it in, shoots! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Liverpool are having a ball here. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well-timed, excellent interception. There will be 4 extra minutes. And this is Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that will be it. Liverpool can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attack.
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. And he knocks it clear. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And here's Cantona, Nedved. Now it's Del Piero. Ambitious ball here. Varane makes the interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Del Piero. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That was mighty close. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. Rafael Varane. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, super find. And this is Del Piero. Pressing high and with purpose. Del Piero threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved getting forward. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Messi. Stam cuts it out. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham with the clearance. Nedved tries to pass it through.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Buffon must save this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And now he has two. Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Maldini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They've got a corner here. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. The pass has gone astray. Messi. Nicely worked.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. And he's running through. Del Piero has got himself a free kick. Rafael Varane has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Bellingham. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. Bale. It's a good run down the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And for the first half, that is that. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Vieira.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 19.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's there to make the challenge. Maldini. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Cantona. And here's Bale. Rummenigge. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least.
Forwards and with intent. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pirlo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Nedved. Number 17.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 11.
Zico is someone with real
Number
dynamite in his
18.
boots.
Substitution in progress.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And this is Del Piero, looking for the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Neymar. Bale. Pull it. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, good finish! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give...
Messi! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number
The chance
10,
to pull further clear.
Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Messi.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Zico. And it's Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Baresi. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Pull it. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Goes for a shot! And that's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Zico. Coming on the field.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Stood up well to him there. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, they could be caught out here. We are into stoppage time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Liverpool could have here their final chance.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So that's got things underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take the centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Mateus! And it's Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Pirlo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. It's out for a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose here. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Ibrahimovic! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked out the run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Such good technique.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's lost his man here. Thuram. And he decides to cross it. O'Shea makes the interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Liverpool leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted. And Seedorf! Seedorf! It is terrific! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Liverpool are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
In football.
Liverpool largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitution.
We're on the move again. Rummenigge looking for options for movement.
Oh, really well played.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
O'Shea clears it away. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Vieira clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
And it's Cruyff. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And this is Cruyff. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now a sudden chance to counter. played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ibrahimovic might just make this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Seedorf has found the net here, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball. Zico defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's nice. Lobbed in behind. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Mateus. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. David De Gea. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zico. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stood up well to him there. And here's Zico. Lovely feet. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's gone searching crossfield. Vicious ball here. Nicely worked. It's a goal kick. And it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. And Mateus. Pirlo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rummenigge. Oh, they can break here. He's had it taken off him. Baresi. And it's Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes
It's come to nothing. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Pirlo. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defence. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Romario. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thuram. Threads one in. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. it'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Seedorf. And he's whipped it across. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's having a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Bale, he's rising! In he goes again! No, just not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's Ronaldinho! And he thumps it clear. And here's Neto. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Bale is the key defender on that occasion. And he's managed to gift it back. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. He's gone for goal. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Stam does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's cut it out. Played with speed from back to front. Thuram. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's been hooked away. Seedorf running with intent. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Now there's a fine ball. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Club America with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And a few accusing looks coming his way. attempts to... And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
So, real chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But this is Zico. Long ball upfield. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Space for him to turn and look. He's dealt with that really well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's played through for him. Shot a goal! And a neat finish! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Club America have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Maldini. Nicely weighted. Rummenigge! Well, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Rummenigge certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
So we have movement on both benches.
Márquez, número 23, número 9, entran, número 22.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
11, número 13, número 15.
Roberto Carlos, and he's picked it up out wide, drives it in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Defending was strong and firm. Stam makes the interception. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Maldini. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. That's a delicate pass. Looks across and plays it in. Corner number 2 then. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to clear it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Liverpool could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Bale.
5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Looking for the run.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zico. Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Maldini. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bale. Chance here to counter. Seedorf. And he's in on goal. It's Zico! And there goes their last chance. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. That could spell trouble. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through? Rummenigge. And he's being shifted off it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Bellingham going forward. Messi. And here's Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Alvarez chasing after it. Thuram. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he welcomes it in. And he's in on and hit! And the ball's come loose here. Messi. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Zico. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yeah. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Alaba cuts out the pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rummenigge! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
You felt it was coming. 1-0. Big chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
It's rising! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Lyon cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And we have our very first corner. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cantona. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. And again. Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really...
Great chance! Liverpool have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot, real chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Cantona certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lyon are looking to go forward now. Alvarez has it in a wide position. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Could be danger here. Oh, nice touch. Delivers with... Oh, should really have made more of that. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Liverpool claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 22. Pour le
so right back into the action.
Le numéro 21. Girard.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. Rummenigge. Messi. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. And here's Cantona. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross from Maldini. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rummenigge! Alaba gets it clear. No, he didn't quite meet it right. They're up to 5 corners now. Getting up there! Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Zico. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gullit has created 1 goal already. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Makaleli. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. Vieira. Gullit. Alvarez. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Buffon punts it upfield. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Maldini. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's got away. Zico. And he's had it nicked away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for options for movement. And it's Makaleli. Now that looks and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gerrard. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Changement en cours.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. And here's Cantona. He's through here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Has to go back here. That's very neat. That's a good run down the left. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. And they can counter here. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Chooses to go crossfield. Silvestre. And here's Alvarez. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Over to the right flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Silvestre. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, they could break here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Knocks it into space. Zico picks it up, goes for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And that gets things running. Thuram making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good progress on the left. Zico. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Bale. Thuram. Bale. Timber does well to get it back. And he's picked it up out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Makaleli. Rummenigge. He's got away.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to play it through. Closing in on goal. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
30 minutes gone. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar looking for... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he welcomes it in. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's quick to return it.
Cantona clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Stam. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Liverpool are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ah, that's a fine interception. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Chance for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Neymar. Rodri. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rummenigge being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per la Norvegia. Numero 17, Neymar. Numero 23.
Intercepts the throw. That's
Numero
well
10.
read. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can.
Il numero 8. Il numero 11.
So,
Attenzione,
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Brilliantly cut out. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Norway are back in business.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Norway restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Hullet. He shifted it to the flank. Zico. And he decides to cross it. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pass is just off target. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Zanetti. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Turan. Bale. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, there's the clearance. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passing nice and neat. Cantona. Bellingham, he's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The movement so precise. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2025 was, of course, the year the Parisians finally realised their dream of becoming European champions. So many times in the past they tried and failed by expensively recruiting the fanciest names in the game. But then they showed faith in one Ousmane Dembélé.
Yeah, and I think you can say the team was built around him, Peter. Another thing they did was to play him centrally in a false nine role, sometimes even as a striker, and that led to a massive upturn in goal involvement.
Oh, shooting chance! And that has been knocked clear. Donatoni. Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get on the end? Great chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Hullet.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Can he spark a counter here? And here's Zico. He has found the way through. Zico. Terrific effort! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're managed.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Real chance! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zico. The ball's gone astray. Might be danger here. Looking for options for movement. Cross into the box. There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
It's a promising position. Puskás. Hazard. Puskás. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And this is Hazard. Could move up a gear here. Maldini. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Liverpool, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Some intricate passing. Look, Rummenigge! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ah, he's given it away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good ball over the top. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Zanetti running with the ball. He's got away. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Azar for De Paul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zico, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Knocks it out wide. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And here's Hullet. He's in a good position here. Shot, surely! Azar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Baresi.
Liverpool can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Opts for safety. But it's Thuram. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Puskás. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Shot could be on. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Azar. Zanetti finding himself in space. Caresses it through. Oh, what has happened here? Makalele gets it clear. Zanetti. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Batistuta. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cantona. Rummenigge. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that's a... Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Look at the space here. There's the shot. That's going to go a long way. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Flashes it across. And he's there to deal with it. Cantona quietly revving up. And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. Now he's running away. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Paul, oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cantona picks it up out wide. And he's definitely onside. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Just a quarter of an hour to play. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pinches it off him. Makaleli. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cantona. Rummenigge. Liverpool have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Zico. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge.
1 minute added time.
And this is Messi. He's found the way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Skillfully cut out. Can he finish? Loose ball. In he goes again! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Searching pass he's played there, and he's intervened well there. Opts for safety. And it's Bellingham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Zico. Not where it came from. Mateus deals with that comfortably. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. This looks promising. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. First quarter of an hour gone. Threads one in. Gullit. Now that looks a decent ball. Pulls it back. Zico! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Let's a look and place it forward. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe! Mbappe! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zico. Bellingham does well to get it back. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Maldini. The ball has bounced loose now. Maldini. Plays it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, that was vital. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Kaka. And they can counter here. Now it's Gullit. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's got away. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Cantona. Nice interception, well timed. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Shot, surely! It's loose this time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here.
2 added minutes
It's
has
an
been
imaginative
indicated.
pass. That has been cut short. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Cantona. Now it's Zico. Plenty to aim at here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make
Madrid
his way
get
to
the second half
information
going.
center? Substitution on the field.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 15.
Mateus does really well to win the ball there. And this is Ronaldo. Bergkamp. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Bergkamp. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Zico. And it's Makalele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Bergkamp. Almost an hour gone. Rummenigge.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Kaká.
Kaká really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Short changes him with that pass. Messi, and Messi! Oh, good finish! Into the lead once more. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Liverpool with the lead. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Lovely, now then. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Opts to play it back. Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And back to the goalkeeper. Buffon is one of the more vocal goalkeepers around.